Check, check, check. Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that great when you come in hot and there's no sound? Sorry about that, guys. Okay, are we good now? Let me know, are we good? Jesus. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, get it together, seriously. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, I was like, happy Labor Day weekend. And I said, I need it because I am a laborer. But then I pronounced it incorrectly. I said laborer, and it's labor. I'm part of the labor team, the labor squad. And I definitely need it this weekend, guys. And it's hot. It's still damn hot. When is this heat gonna leave? Gonna subside? I don't think ever. But the levels are sounding cool. I'm not blowing anybody's eardrums out. Hopefully not. I know I had a problem with that last time. Where are my sound settings? Hello. Microphone coming in. Oh, it's at 93. That's a little high. All right, how are we sounding, guys? We sound a little good. I don't like to blow out eardrums. Cool? We're good? We're good? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Louder, David. Lower, David. Sometimes when my mic gets unplugged, all of my settings get destroyed. So that's kind of what's possibly happening here. All right, cool. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to a live stream. If you guys are new, don't worry. I usually get my shit together. But we might have plans for tomorrow, so that's why I wanted to push the stream to today. And we're going to be leaving pretty early if all, things are aligning, so to speak. So that being said, welcome to a live stream, guys. A morning live stream. I usually do evenings, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But I thought to hit you guys about 8 a.m. while I'm drinking my coffee. Where's Mark at? Mark was asking me about my Pam cup. My Pam's coffee cup. And my autofocus isn't working today, so that's lovely. That's lovely. Man, it doesn't want to agree with me today. Okay, I see you, world. Well, the world said, "Fuck you, David. You think you're getting your way?" No. Okay. My bad. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me see. I'm not even being focused in. Okay. All right. Well, good morning to everybody. We have Jason in the building. We have Waylon. Good morning. We have Greg D in the building. Good morning, guys. We got Cleon. We got Taurine. Our beautiful, lovely members now, by the way. Let me know how you guys are loving the members experience. We do have a couple of videos in there. I just dropped last night some new Twilight Zone episodes. Another perk of being a member. Hey, who would have thought it? Who would have thunk it? So you guys are always asking me about exclusive content. Well, you know what? You can get it there first and foremost on the members tab. First and foremost on the members tab, guys. So you go over YouTube.com/FlixTalk. Go to the members tab up here. Membership. And there you go. Last night I posted the episodes. Yep. And then the next few days, you guys will get it on YouTube if you're a non-member. That one was a little hard to get. So you know what's happening, guys? Is that I've been noticing that YouTube is taking some of the Twilight Zone episodes and they're wanting me to chop out certain sections. But I'm like, no, because it destroys the context of what I'm reacting to. So, I don't want that at all. So I have to go in and I have to re-edit it and try to, appease to their rules or whatever. And that's kind of how I got to play the game. You know what I mean? But I was able to go back in, re-edit the newest 2 episodes, and I think we have a banger episode on this one, guys. I think we really do have a banger episode. Also, shouts out to everybody that's been following me and all the kind words. from the Zack Snyder Man of Steel community. They're really going in and they're embracing me as one of their own. So we gained like in the last like 3 days, guys, we gained like 400 subs, and they're all Zack Snyder fans. So if you see any of them in the chat, say hi, welcome. Don't worry, I'm on your side, guys. I'm on your team. Some people were being a little nasty. And calling me names and stuff and saying I'm this and that, but that's okay. I'm not gonna melt. They're just words, guys. And by the way, if you haven't watched it, now's your time. And I ask you this, guys. So Man of Steel, even if you've seen it, please go hit that big thumbs up, leave a comment for me, because they have demonetized that video. I'm not making a single penny off that video. All right. And I don't necessarily do this for money at all, but you know what? Time is money. So, my effort and stuff like that, I would like, a little compensation. I don't think it's anything unreasonable to ask for. But Warner Brothers decided to block that reaction. Demonetize that reaction. So I tried my best to leave in all the context and everything like that. And, I'd rather have a good, wholesome reaction. And that's what people seem to, if you go to the comment section, people are loving it. I'm not just patting myself on the back. Maybe I should once in a while pat myself on the back, because people are saying this is the best reaction they've ever seen to this movie. They felt the exact same feels that I did in the reaction. That's what I wanted. That's what I want as people watching my reactions. I want you to feel the feelings that you felt when you watched these movies 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, a billion years ago. Someone that's a billion years old, I want you to be in the chat feeling those same feelings. And I have to hear if my levels are coming in good or not. I'm very ADHD, OCD when it comes to this shit, guys. So I need to hear how my levels are sounding. Bear with me. This is the best reaction I've ever seen. They felt the exact same feels that I had. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. I get all on my rant, and then the people are like, I can't hear you. You're too loud. You're too quiet, David. Oh, okay. Well, let me go back and get my train of thought. Anyways, let's get to the chat and let's say what's up. Donations are on. If you guys want to check out any request, if you guys want me to check out anything, I will be talking about some movie news or viral clips along the way. Let's see. Sebastian's in the building. Asking, hi David, hope you're good. Do you have any interest in Caught Stealing with Austin Butler? Love those kind of crime movies. I kind of did, and then I was like, I'll wait for streamer. It seemed like a Guy Ritchie type of movie, even though Darren Aronofsky is involved. But big faces, big names are in the movie. It's just a case of mistaken identity type movie. They're not reinventing the wheel. I've seen it a billion times before, so that's fine. It just looked okay to me, if I'm being honest. It looked okay. I wasn't rushing out to theaters to watch it. Jason, what's up, my friend? Eric Patterson, good morning, my friend. Sebastian is asking some good questions, guys. Maybe you guys need to get with it. It isn't Ask Me Anything. Do you feel music is not as good today like you feel about movies? Oh. And if you guys didn't hear my rant or see my rant, I'd mentioned how Denzel Washington just came out and said, I don't watch movies anymore, man. What? Denzel said that? Yeah. As people get older, they start becoming, less filtered. So you get a bunch of unfiltered, decrepit people, not decrepit, but you get a bunch of unfiltered old people that have been around the block. They'll let you know the real deal of how the quality of movie making or acting or whatever is not to their liking anymore, and how times have changed. And I know it's a boomer take to say or whatever, a boomer thing to think. It's fucking true. It is so effing true, man. So music. Let's get to music. There are genres of music that I still listen to that I enjoy. There's a lot of it I avoid. I'm sure you guys can probably guess the genres of music that I avoid nowadays because I just don't get it. It's rap music. It's rap music. I can't. I mean, it can exist. That's fine. It's just I don't. I just can't. Not that I can't relate to it. It's just that I can't. For one, half the time I can't understand it, and it just seems lazy. It seems like there's no heart into it, and that's kind of what it is. It's just not for me. So I'm gonna say rap music. No, I can listen to like rock music, metal music, electronic dance music, even pop music, and still feel some kind of heart there, or at least it takes a little bit of talent. You know, when it comes to singing or whatever. Like, I'm still the hugest Lady Gaga fan. You guys know that. And I mean, she's new music. She's been around for 20 years, you know? As far as hip hop, I choose to listen to, you know, hip hop playlists from the 90s, the early 2000s, late 90s, I should say, late 90s, early 2000s. Anything past 2010. I mean, there's nostalgia there because, like I told you guys, I used to DJ, but, you know, I'm not really playing it in the car too much, if I'm being honest. The only new rappers I'm probably playing is like a Kendrick Lamar, something like that. But, you know, that's because I support like good lyricists, like actual lyricists. So. Jason says, I still have to work on Labor Day because I work at a grocery store. What? I mean, you're still a laborer. Why is it so hard to say labor and not laborer for me? Thy Pinnacle in the building saying nice sunny 67 here at the moment. I think where I'm at, it's probably about that right now too. 65. But we're gonna get up to 82. Excuse me, guys. God, I'm telling you, the Man of Steel, guys, has the most comments I've ever received on a video. I think I have like 500 comments on that in 5 days. That's insanity. You don't believe me? Go look at it. Turney saying, I thought my day was off, seeing how today is Saturday. Yeah. Taurine in the building with the first super chat. Jason is saying, thanks for having this early so I can have more sleep afterwards. It's 1:15 here now. The world says F you to everyone usually. Yeah, Astro. Always looking forward to the Twilight Zone reaction. Yep. And Jason, you're a member now, right? So you can check. Well, you're on Patreon, so you saw it all. You saw it all first anyways. Doesn't matter. Sebastian is saying the alleged fight between Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds was such lame clickbait, so pathetic. I didn't even hear about that story, so if it was lame clickbait, then it happened, and it came and it went, and people debunked it right away. Plix has thick skin and an elastic heart. Oh, thank you so much. Sometimes I feel like I have an enlarged heart. I'll wake up in the middle of the night. I was just telling Laura, I woke up the other night, and my heart was like pound. Does anybody wake up in the middle of the night with their heart pounding? Maybe not necessarily from a dream, but just, I don't know. I was like, damn, do I got to go to the hospital or what's happening? But yeah. Let's see. Sebastian is saying one gripe with Man of Steel is that the movie has such a gray and colorless look. That's one of the things I really like the most about the movie. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. For me, personally, that movie hit perfectly with that devoid of color. Now, on the other hand, movies like Wicked, who try to do a similar thing, where it was more of desaturated, I think myself and the general public wanted that movie to be saturated like hell because you're in a fake wonderland. And the director even... he came out and said, the reason why I didn't do that is because I didn't want it to make it seemed like you're entering a Twilight Zone, a fake alternate universe. I wanted to make it as realistic as possible. And that I understand and I get it. That I understand and I get it. Do I still want to see a oversaturated cut? Yeah, I still do. Because it's still about fairies and, magic and shit. So come on. Like Pinnacle is saying, I really enjoy new movies, but I'm still willing to try it. Phase. Yeah, same here. Jason says, me too. I'm not into rap music. Bishop Brig White Flag is very relevant in the UK right now. As S has hit the fan here, no longer a safe country. I don't know what any of that means, but all right. No rap, opera, country, or pop. I don't listen to opera, but I mean, I'd be open to it. Sebastian, thank you so much for that donation, my friend. Sebastian is asking, how big was Limp Bizkit back in the 90s? Huge. Fucking huge. They're still on tour. Fred Durst is literally on tour right now, smacking drones out of the air in Istanbul. So, yeah, they're still relevant, bro. Did I listen to them? Not really. I mean, I listened to a lot of their hits because they were everywhere. But they came around, around the time of Korn, System of a Down, Linkin Park, Slipknot. And out of those bands, I listened to every other band except for Limp Bizkit. I thought Fred Durst was a little corny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was a little corny. Titanic is saying, I noticed that Jason mask in the background. Oh yeah, that's my little guy right there. Did you ever see part 7, The New Blood, where the girl could move things with her mind? Yes, of course. Did you notice my Jason right here? My little guy right here? This is my NECA figure that Laura got me. Hope it focuses in. I don't know if it's gonna act up or not. There we go. It's focusing in a little bit. Fully movable parts, movable arms. You can take the mask off. This is from part 7, actually. Believe it or not. This is part 7's Jason. He has a chain around his neck. If you know from the end of that movie, he gets drowned in the lake. That's his back right there. And I gotta support. This is Kane Hodder, bro. This is my favorite Jason. I've spoken about that many, many times. Kane Hodder is the best Jason. Fight me on that one. I know a lot of people are gonna think that the older Jasons are, the best, but not to me. I like a big stature on a Jason. I like a big stature on even like a Michael Myers. You have to fear these characters, and how am I gonna fear someone that is thinner than me? I'm just being real. I'm being 1,000% real. Yeah, I like the NECA figures, man. I'm being honest. There's a couple that I've seen. They have like, I think I have it in my closet. There's other parts. There's other weapons. He has the weapon of the. I'm trying not to say so much, but it's so hard to, or hard not to. It's the weed whacker with that big blade saw at the end. It has that, and you can interchange it. So it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I'm very particular, guys. I'm very particular with what I put up here behind me. Jason, you sent me the Michael Myers, right? I think Jason sent me the plushie Michael Myers. I'm pretty sure Jason sent me that, and the xenomorph, back here, which you can kind of see. He's back here. Even though I didn't like Alien Earth too much, I stopped watching it. Maybe I'll get into it. I love me some aliens. All right, guys. But yes, part 7 is cool. I mean, you could tell they were starting to get into wacky territory when he's fighting women that have telepathy. I don't know. I will say this: the dumbest part of that movie, and it's gonna be a spoiler. The dumbest part of the movie is when her dad comes out to help her at the end. That was so stupid. Come on, that was stupid. Be real. But it is a good one. Part 5, part 6. That's when the middle of that franchise starts getting really, really good. I was not a fan of Jason Goes to Hell. I know a lot of people are. It just went off the rails. I like Freddy vs. Jason. Obviously, that was a big fanfare. phenomenon that was like, God, what was that? That script was like 10 or 15 years in the making or something like that. It was crazy. It was something really crazy. All right, let's get into some Michael Jackson, some MJ. Featuring Jay-Z. What the heck? What the hoot? No clue about this one here. I don't think so. Is this an AI or what? Oh no, I guess not. $12. Wait, are you sure it's not called "You Rock My World"? Because I've heard that song. You rock my world, don't forget. And dun, 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 dun. You rock my world, and don't forget. And dun, 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 dun. Or is this a whole different song?
You could ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Okay, is Michael getting gangster? What's happening here? By the way, you notice how Michael used to always think about children? It's 12 o'clock. Do you know who your children are? Bro, you are not beating the allegations this way.
It's the same old thing. A little stress, a little bull. It ain't too much change. I see you kept it moving. You see, I kept improving. She nodded her head in agreement. Remember when I used to walk up and down the cement, putting it down. Knew the streets was watching, stayed hooded down. Just to earn the rap, but what good is it now?
I'm like 1,000% sure this is a mashup edit. Definitely sounds like older Michael. I mean, as far as not a newer Michael, I should say, before he passed.
She's
very catchy. It's growing on me a little bit. Yeah, what leads me to believe that this is like a edit or something is because all the sound effects, those are like DJ sound effects. Trust me, I know. So, one, it could be unreleased. Two, it could be unreleased with a Jay-Z mashup in there, and Jay-Z was never part of the song to begin with. I don't know. I really don't know. Never heard this, like I said. Okay, so it is claiming that it's from the album Escape from Michael Jackson called Do You Know Where Your Children Are? But the Jay-Z part, I have no clue. I want to see what people are saying. Real quick. People are claiming it's a real song. So it's probably later in his career, meaning when he was older, I mean. That is one thing, though. Michael was very in tune with what was going on around him as far as speaking out against the wrongdoings of the world. So I totally 1000% believe this is a real song. I liked it. Yeah, it's from the Escape album. I never saw that album. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is a remix. People are saying that this is not a real remix. That's okay. Someone says this sucks. This is not the real song. I think the rap wrecked the song. Someone said, "Hey, going back to rap, going back to the rap, ruining it." That's funny. Sorry, guys. I got the real bad GERD this morning. Okay. Well, I got to re-up on some coffee, guys. We'll get into some movie news right afterwards. This is some pretty good movie news for most of you guys. And be right back.
Typing away, I'm in the zone, lost in the world, my mind has flown, but there's a call I can't ignore, a little voice, a feline roar, gotta step away. Is more, it fills the air, he's got a hunger.
Okay, we are back. All right, why is this? All right, there we go. Now we're back. Okay. Yes, the song is official, by the way. That song was official. It's on the Escape album. Once again, let me just look it up so you guys know that it's not a fake. It's not even an unreleased song. It's an actual real song. It came out, in 2014. That's kind of weird. So I take it back. You guys are right. This is an unreleased album. Because when did he die? He died in when did Michael die? I don't know. That's one of those dates I can't remember in my head, but let's see. When did Michael Jackson die? Let's see. 2009. Okay. So yeah, that's off the Escape album if you guys want to check that out. All right, but we're moving on to some movie news really quick, guys. So people were asking before about what was going on with this. But the Goonies sequel is moving in the right direction as writer gives an update on the status. Now, do we need a Goonies 2? Let me know. Do we need a Goonies 2? We're going to have middle-aged men on an adventure, on a hunt, on a quest. I mean, all these guys are still alive, I believe. Yes, you want it if it doesn't suck? Okay. This is one of those I'm not even willing to give it a chance. Because, I mean, I guess with all the big names, it does have legs. I mean, how can you put just a Brolin, even a Sean Astin? I don't want to even say Corey Feldman because Corey Feldman's not even as big as he used to be. Let's be real. But the actor Ki Hugh Kwan. God damn, this Gert is killing me today. Is a really big actor, like a ginormous actor, probably up like almost Brolin level at this point. Maybe not. He's making a resurgence. But anyways, there's no way that they're going to try to pitch this to a streamer only. And if they do, I mean, I've seen crazier things. This is going to try to get a theatrical release. Now, the reason why I'm asking this, guys, or talking about all this, is does this have legs in a theater? What's up, Puzzle? Thank you so much for that comment. Does this have legs in a theater? A Goonies sequel? Will this appeal to a younger audience? Will this appeal to the family audience? Because that's what they need the most of. They need 5 people going to the theater, buying tickets, buying food at the concession to keep theaters alive, to keep these movies alive. And is the Goonies sequel it? I don't think so. I'm just being completely honest. Once again, I've like I told you guys, I have a crystal ball right here, and I'm predicting the damn future. You guys hate to see me, hate to hear me say that, but I'm right about these movies when they flop. So the sequel to Richard Donner's 80s classic, The Goonies, is moving forward in the right direction, according to its writer, Patsy Ponsaroli. Speaking during a Deadline-moderated Winston Baker panel at the Venice Film Festival, Ponsaroli was asked about the status of the movie and said, "I have turned in a first draft, which was very well received. I'm on the second draft, and I'm about 90%, 95% done with that, so we're moving in the right direction." I'm just going to call this person Potsy, because the last name is hard to pronounce. Potsy said he wasn't immune to inevitable online misgivings about the sequel to such an adored classic, but said there are a few bigger fans to the original than himself, and that he would have he would treat it with the utmost care. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. I know there's a lot of "do we need a new Goonies?" he said. He knows it, but I'm the biggest fan of the original. It's my favorite. Okay, by the way, when anyone that is in Hollywood, and if they're not an actor, if they're a director, if they're this or that or whatever, and they're coming to a project like this, oh, Goonies was my favorite movie growing up. Really? Name me the villain. Name me an iconic scene that stands out that's not like a public fanfare scene in the movie. Really? Name me some of the music in the movie. How about that? They can't do it because they're like people that walk around with band t-shirts, and then you ask them, what's your favorite song from that band? They can't tell you. I think they're cap, as the kids say. He added he wasn't sure when the movie would be moving into production. A director has yet to be revealed. Okay, so there you go, guys. Oh, I forgot. He also said, biggest fan of the original. It's my favorite movie of all time. And more cap. You have not seen enough movies. I'd never redo the Goonies. To me, it was a story that never ended. So this is the movie that I would want to see as the biggest fan. Okay, he is right in that sense. It is a movie that didn't end necessarily. That was just a story out of many stories from children. How are you going to do this for adults? That's why the Indiana Jones films work so well, is because Indy had an adventure every couple of years. That's what makes sense for that, right? For that age. So if you get a younger group and you don't make the Goonies 2 a couple of years after the original Goonies, how is that going to work? A bunch of adults running around, driving around in their minivans. The fuck? They're going to be climbing down hills and, oh, my back, my hip. Can we stop for a water break? How is that going to work for a children audience? They're called the Goonies. Imagine walking around, seeing an overweight Sean Astin scream, Goonies never die. Goonies never say die. Bro, you're about a couple of cookies away from your heart giving out. What? And yes, I went there. Yes, I'm doing fat jokes. I don't care. Because you know they're going to try to do callbacks. You know they're going to call. And is Ki Hu Kwan going to do a bunch of his voice like all, Dr. Jones? Is he going to do that? Because that was not his real voice. Come on. Is he going to do his voice like that? Very stereotypical? Because yes, he has an accent, but it's not exaggerated that much. Is he going to go back to doing that? Goonies always get hip replacements. Put the cookie down. I'm not clowning on weight, guys. I'm just calling it what it is. He's a pudgy guy now. You ever seen Sean Astin in 2025? Come on. And he's still a good actor. Don't get me wrong. It's just that, Goonies never pass on fries. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if they did a reunion. Let me see. The Goonies reunion. Okay, so this is pretty recent at that Love Hurts, which I didn't see that movie, but I heard it was very not well received. They all look pretty good. Corey is a weirdo, bro. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff that I want to believe him about in Hollywood. It's just the way his messaging is. It turns a lot of people off. I'll just say that. But they all look decent for the most part. Where's Brolin? Okay, there's Brolin. I was gonna say, if Brolin's too good for him now, huh? There we go. All right, they look all right. That's why I can't get with these misadventure movies like 30 years later or 40 years later. It just doesn't work out, guys. Come on. It doesn't work out. Name me a movie where this shit has worked out. Name me one. Corey looks decent right there. Wait, when was this? This was way before. Okay, this had to have been like a 2000 and before COVID. Everybody looks a lot younger here. Yeah, this is the original cast. This is the women as well. Yeah, when is this picture? This must have been like 2019 or something. 2020. What is this? Oh my, 2015. 2015. Holy shit. They look good 10 years ago. They should have done it back then. And I understand there's a lot of things that go into play, guys. There's a lot of factors, right? And, with the rights and different, things like getting the script together and all that stuff. Yeah. I want to know, is he going to sound like Dr. Jones? Dr. Jones. Because if you do that accent in 2025, they will cancel your ass. They will cancel your ass. You guys know it's right, too. I would think it was funny as shit. But that's how they had those characters back then. Okay, we have a little Asian kid here. You don't sound Asian enough. What do you mean? Can you ham up the accent, please? Either do it or the role's going to another little Asian kid. And you got to do what you got to do. If I was a little Hispanic kid in the 80s and they, hey, we want you here for this role. We need you to say, I need to go to the store to pick up some beer. Or no, I need to go pick up my dad some beer from the store. And then I say that. I need to pick up some beer for my dad at the store. Yeah, but can you say it more Mexican or I'm going to go to the store to pick up some cerveza for my papa. You got it, sir. You got the fucking job, kid. This kid's gonna be a star. You know that's how they did it, y'all. Come on. And I'd have to suck up I'd have to swallow my pride and I'd have to suck it up. There is a funny parody movie called Dance Flick that you guys need to watch. The Wayans brothers did it, where they talk about, there's a whole scene about acting in Hollywood and the teacher is Marlon Wayans. And he talks about how prideful he is. I wish we could watch it here. He talks about how prideful he is on always keeping his integrity and his dignity. And he shows a highlight reel and he's literally a slave in the movie and they're whipping him. And he's like, massa, please, sir. No, don't do it, sir. And the whole point of that scene is that it's contradictory to what he said. Because Hollywood will make you whatever the fuck they want to make you. And guess what? You can't do it? All right, let's go on to the next person. Because there's 1,000 motherfuckers in Hollywood that will do it. There is. Nightshade Holloway in the building. Dirty Harry sound clip uses a sample in that Stardust song. Do you feel lucky, punk? Henry Cavill was hopefully make that's grammatically incorrect, my friend. Henry Cavill was hopefully make a success with the upcoming Highlander remake. Will hopefully be successful, you should say. Let's see. Titanic is saying there was a controversy with Jason Goes to Hell. You may remember when Jason turns into that little demon baby and shoots up the woman's dress and possesses her body. I do remember that. Yeah. Sadly, I do remember that. The actress playing a waitress was upset over that. As far as the actress knew, her character simply died. They used a stunt double for that. So she shows up to the premiere and sees Jason shoot up her dress. She said she felt violated. I mean, that is also a shitty thing, too, is when you're an actor on set and they say cut and then your stunt double fills in and you don't even get to see the final cut until the movie premieres. And then you're probably thinking, like, you're probably just so embarrassed, right? I think that's happened a couple of times in Hollywood where people don't know about the movie or the final cut until they show up at the theater and watch it, and they're either blown away by how awesome it is or how cringe and they didn't sign up for any of this stuff is, right? So that is shitty though. Yeah, Goonies 2 will blow. I'm not with it, guys. You guys know me. I go into movies wanting them to win, but if I really think about it, I can obviously give my predictions of how I think it's going to be or why I think it's going to fail, I guess. The Pinnacle is saying theaters are dying. There it is. I don't even have to read the rest of your comment because we've talked about that to the world's end on this channel, on these live streams. Yes, the industry is dying. You can see the decline. You can see the writing on the wall. You can see everything going up at the concession stands. I have chosen to cancel my subscription at AMC. I will no longer be going to the movie theaters. I usually do this sporadically because I'm a movie lover. So if I see a huge cream of the crop movies coming out for that year or whatever, then I'll reignite my subscription once again. But I was like, you know what? A lot of these movies look like I could just watch them in the comfort of my own home, and I could wait a couple of months. Couple of months. Superman 2025 came out in 1 month. 1 month. If that is not a sign of the writing on the effing wall, guys, they claim that Superman 2025 saved summer. If it saved summer, then why wasn't it in theaters for at least 2 months? Riddle me that, Batman. You know? Let's see. The Goonies are good enough. We don't need a sequel. Thank you so much. Greg D is saying, I want a Gremlin sequel. Well, they actually was talking about that too. Not much news on it, but they're actually talking about doing a third Gremlins. That's another one I don't... well, I'll be honest. Since it has the appeal towards children with the little gremlins, you know, mogwais and all that, I think you can do something pretty cool. Would I put it in theaters, though? No. I would probably put it on a streamer. That's just me, though. But I think they could do it. Because I think people like cute and cuddly. They like those mascots that they can buy the toys for and collect them and all that. And I think gremlins are a perfect representation of that, or mogwais. And who doesn't want... I still want a Gizmo. If you guys can find a Gizmo, please send it my way. Like a legit Gizmo, not these fucking Temu-ass Gizmos. Have you guys seen... don't worry, I got your request. I think it's Sebastian. I wanted to get a Gizmo... Gizmo toy. Look at this. I ain't paying $150? You kidding me? That's the one I want. This is a legit one right here. $150, bro. Come on. It looks great, but that's too much, man. Too much. And then you go to these, you know, they have these Temu ass ones that you can buy on Amazon. Bro, Spirit Halloween. What the fuck is that? What the hell is this? That ain't Gizmo, that's Flim Flam. That's Gizmo's handicapped brother right there. And Gizmo was handicapped as it was. I ain't getting that shit. $32. Stop it. Oh my. Stop it, bro. Is that Gizmo? Is that Gizmo? In what world is that Gizmo? I swear to God, if someone ever sent me that, bro, I would burn that shit live on stream. That's Gizmo on meth. That is Gizmo on lean or some kind of drug, antidepressant, for sure. I can't even believe they sell this shit. This is on eBay, but that's what I'm talking about. If you want a legit Gizmo, trust me, I've been looking. This one's actually kind of cool. It's at Walmart too. Oh, it's like a statue or something. Yeah, that's not like that looks cool from afar, but up close it doesn't look that cool. I actually kind of like this a lot. It's like a someone painted like a mold or something. That's actually pretty cool. How much is this? How much? $42. But guys, why don't the cheap ones look like the real deal? What is the fuck is this? What is this? Can they not get the rights to make it look good without it costing like an arm and a leg? Help me out here, guys. What the fuck is it? What the hell is this? I just want a Gizmo guy, a legit Gizmo that's not going to cost $150. Is that too hard to ask? That's Gizmo Sloth. Yeah, I don't remember Gizmo looking like this in the movie. This one's cool too. Oh, this is Zavi. Okay, so this is $442. $442, y'all. That's cool, but brother, that's 12-inch too. It's a big one. That's for the diehard fans, man. All right, I'm going down the Gizmo rabbit hole, guys. Obviously, you can just type in Gizmo merchandise and then see the atrocities that pop up there. I'm done. All right, I guess my dreams will never come true. All right, let's get into the next request, y'all. We have Everybody Get Up by 5. I think it's the band. Everybody get up and get down. Okay, I might have to play the lyric video because they love to. Oh fuck it, I'll just play the official video. Oh wow, I just noticed that all their eyes look like they have these like evil cat eyes. The contacts. One of these boy bands. Hold on. You got to listen to lyrics like this from back in the day. This guy said, "We came to get down with the business. We came to get down and grab you by your biscuits." What does that mean? And make you grab you by your biscuits. Make you grab you by your biscuits. That's grammatically incorrect, first of all. And well, represent like John Gotti. Yeah, grab you by your balls. But he made it sound like they're grabbing their own balls. What if they're the women that are? There's like 1,000 women in this video. All right, 5. This also came around the time of 5 Gum. You remember that, guys? 5 Gum. I wonder if they got lost in the sauce when all those campaigns came out for 5 Gum. They got a lot of videos, actually. Okay, they had a fan base. And they grab you by your Limp Bizkits. Yeah, totally stolen riffed. Oh, sorry, sampled. Yeah, I mean, sampled is pretty much synonymous with stolen, if you really want to think about it. Because the only reason for someone to sample an older song is because it's a familiar. It's like when people remake movies, right? They do it because it's a familiar. It's a nostalgic factor that they know is going to be an easy cash grab. So that's how people do it at the end of the day. No matter how you spin it, no matter how you spin it. All right, guys, I got to use the restroom really quick. Be right back. Keep asking your questions in the chat.
I'm typing away. I'm in the zone. Lost in the world. My mind has flown. But there's a call I can't ignore. A little voice, a feline roar. Gotta step away from the key. Oh, no. Nature's calling me. Gotta go, or feed my mochi, my fluffy friend. it's only fair. His eyes they plead, his belly's light. Gotta fill his bowl, make it right. Gotta step away from the keys, oh no. Nature's calling me, gotta go, or feed my mochi.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. Sebastian and Brian, double teaming it. Double teaming it. That last song was a group called Five. If you guys are a little behind in the chat, that last group was called Five. Called Everybody Get Up. Okay. So, real quick before we get into the music, guys. This is an older video from about a month ago when Superman 2025 came out. Now, I know it's been a huge topic of discussion here on the channel, mainly because I just came out with my Man of Steel reaction a couple of days ago, and the Zack Snyder fans are flocking to it. You don't believe me? I just looked it up. It was like, let me give you the accurate numbers. I don't lie, guys. I'm like Bill Clinton. I cannot tell a lie. Obviously, you guys know the irony in that. But, okay. So for my Man of Steel reaction from 5 days ago, 751 thumbs up and 526 comments. That's the most I've gotten in such a short span, for sure, for sure. Now, the reason why I'm telling you that is because we've acquired a bunch of subscribers that are now flocking to this content, the superhero content, and now they're creating this discussion of what's better. And they were arguing about it when James Gunn's Superman 2025 dropped. Zack Snyder fans were saying the new movie sucks. The James Gunn fanboys over here were saying this movie's awesome and that the Zack Snyder Man of Steel sucks and his whole world of DC sucks. But now we have some fans here that have something else to say. All right, and this is a bit extreme. I don't know if you guys saw this video or not. This is a bit extreme. But this guy is the ultimate Superman fan, and these are his thoughts on it.
This is the Superman that we need. This is the S. I hate this S. It fills me with such rage. There, that's better. I can't even look at this crap. I'm sorry, boys. I love you. This is not about you.
Okay, these are my initial thoughts, first and foremost. Okay, I don't know who he's talking about, boys. Fanboys of Superman movies? I don't know. This is my first initial thought. Why would you buy all the merchandise for a new movie before you saw it? Why the fuck would you ever do that? Everything that you see around me, on me, I saw the movies before I decided to buy the merchandise. Because then I make the choice, the distinction, if a movie sucks or not. Exactly. They got his fucking money already. The only reason I give my pros and cons on something is after I watch it. Why would I ever talk? You know how many people online, oh, this new movie sucks. Have you seen it? No. Then shut the fuck up. So this guy's doing the most, but already he bought into everything.
I like crypto, but guilty by association.
Bro, who the fuck owns a crypto poster on their wall? What? This is next level crazy.
Stupid bucket.
That's a nice popcorn bucket. I'm not gonna lie. That's a nice popcorn bucket. But I mean, and those are not cheap either. They're expensive. So he wants to show, he wants to make a statement, and I get that. You know, I get the fandom. Trust me, because I get passionate about people that criticize whatever I like and stuff. I don't think I would ever take it to this level, but who knows? We haven't been to a movie premiere yet that made me this angry.
Crap. Shit. Hashtag super shit. Yes. No. Can't forget about him.
Look at this pan really quick. Okay, so he has the Justice League in the back, or the it looks like Zack Snyder's world in the back there, as far as like his, or maybe it's comic book accurate. I don't know, the poster in the back. And then you pan across. I see an action, like that Superman action comic or whatever it is. Guys, I don't know this shit. Okay, so help me out along the way. It looks like he has the action comic back here in the back. Right here. Yeah, this is the action comic. It can't be a real one. It has to be a replica because the real one is like worth like $5 million or some shit. But this guy is a real Superman fan. He has the actual, a comic right here in the back poster. This is a diehard. I have no doubt in my mind that this is a real diehard fan.
All we have now is we've come before and the comic books. I'm fine with that. I'm sticking with it. Of course, I was making a cape. There's the cape. There's the S I made. I think I did a pretty good job. Whatever. I don't need it. This is my S. This is my cape. I don't need a new one.
Okay. I don't even know if to give that a round of applause or not. The fandom is nuts, guys. Okay? Like I said, I would never take it to that level where I'm filming shit. I might hold up a movie or something like that and be like, this sucks, and post a picture. I'm not like burning it. I'm not doing all that. I'm not ripping it off the wall. I'm not going to be doing all that stuff. I'm not. I forgot to talk about that one, guys. That was from a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago or so. And I just thought now was the appropriate timing since we got an influx of all these Zack Snyder. I mean, I'm sure the Zack Snyder fanboys love that clip. Yeah. Oh, spooky. Yeah. I'm so sorry. So I think we're going to go out. We're going to try to go out for the day tomorrow, starting early because Labor Day weekend. So I moved my stream just to today. It's usually Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I get it. But I think Sunday we're going to be busy. So today is a off day. All right. What do you guys think about that, though? Oh, Bullets in 1000 is saying, I'm talking about that song you played while you had to tinkle. Oh, that was the song I made on AI. That was my own original. Well, you don't want to call it original. It's an AI track, but I made it. AI made it, but I typed in the prompt. Flix doesn't have an intern. No, I don't. Nightshade is saying that he put up that poster just to rip it down. I'm saying, what the fuck? Like, Glenn in the building. What's up, my friend? As a football fan, I'm pulling double duty. Flix talk in Texas, so how? Yeah. You love that. Thy Pinnacle says, reminds me of Red Letter Media, buying loads of vintage Star Wars figures to melt them all in a tank, but at least it was funny. That's how people do it, right? There's plenty of other things in life and the world to be upset about, of course. Jason is saying he could have sold them and made some money. I think so, too. Spooky in the building saying, I hope you guys have a safe, are safe this weekend. You know, I go nuts on these type of holidays for some reason. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted to go out tomorrow instead of on Monday. Well, one, a lot of the stores are going to be closed, and we're going to be going like out of town to a couple of hours away. We're going to make a nice day trip out of it. So I think we're going to get an early start, probably go to some coffee shops, you know, just kind of perk us up a little bit. And then the place that we're going, there's a lot of walking, there's a lot of museums, there's a lot of like aquariums, a lot of restaurants, a lot of good, you know, good people around and stuff like that. So you know what? Why not? And we have beautiful weather out here in California, so it's supposed to be a really nice day tomorrow. And go out there and just spend the day. And like I said, Monday, a lot of the stores might not be open because of the holiday. So that's why we're doing it. Okay, so let's get into a couple of these requests, guys. Oh, by the way, too, I'm going to get a little better at creating timestamps for these live streams. So if you guys want to rewatch them, you guys could just jump to a certain section. I know I didn't do it for the last one, but I'll do it after this. I'll work on it after. I'll be here for about another hour, guys, taking your requests. So next up, we have Sun King, The Cult. And that was by Sebastian, I believe. Yeah, Sebastian. Thank you so much, my friend. Is there a lyric video for this? Let's see. I think there... maybe not. Maybe there is. Let me know if this is the right one. Wait, what? Where's the lyrics, bro? Okay, I guess not. Okay, that totally did not sound like the same thing. Oh, hell yeah.
What you try
Very good. That was a long one, man. That was a long one, brother. We rocking out the long way. My baby's eating her Wednesday cereal. How long does cereal last in your house? My cereal for us lasts like 2 weeks. But then again, I don't eat cereal every day, so, you know, I kind of switch it up a little bit. Oatmeal cereal, pancakes, hash browns. What? Fuck? Hey, come on. You got to switch it up. Switch it up. All right, guys. Let me see. Before we get into it, let's get into some more stories, guys. What the fuck did I click on that for? Here we go. All right, let's see. Are any viral clips funny? Anything? Let's see. Ooh, this is a big one to get into. I don't know if we should even get into this yet. Okay, I guess we can get into this small story, and then we'll get to the big story after I get through some of these requests. So this is something that I don't think anybody saw happening at all. So Lionsgate is hosting a screening for The Long Walk, which is the new Stephen King movie that I'm actually excited for, where customers must walk on a treadmill faster than 3 miles an hour for the whole movie. Okay, 3 miles an hour is a brisk walk, but imagine doing that for 2 hours. I'll do that brisk walk maybe for 30, 45 minutes. No. I mean, is everybody going to be coming to the theater in shorts and like gym gear or what? What are we doing here? Are women going to have that, you know, real tight clothing that's all up their ass that everybody complains about? Are they going to have that? If so, might be a little distracting. If you stop, you'll be escorted out of the movie theater. What do we think about this, guys? What do we think? 3 miles an hour is not that fast, but then again, it's not that slow either. It's a nice, brisk walking pace once again. I think this is the stupidest marketing I've ever seen. I think it is. A lot of people are going to disagree with me, but you know what? People are going to be like, this is how we fight the obesity epidemic. Nah, I don't think so. I think this is how you're going to turn off a lot of people. You're going to get a bunch of people that obviously want to do it for the content. You know? I see fairly big women complaining. Hey, well, there you go. I'm a fairly big woman, I guess, then. But I don't know. I think people want to go to the movies to enjoy the movie. I am also someone that, we have a treadmill, that I find it easier to walk on the treadmill when you're distracted. So if you're like watching something, so maybe that is actually a plus too. You could be distracted and not, kind of forget about it. Now, are we on an incline? They didn't mention, are they on an incline? If you're on an incline, whoo, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't think this is good marketing, though. Also, you get a theater full of 200 people with 200 treadmills around, right? Now, granted, this is probably a small private engagement, so let's just cut that in half. 100 treadmills, right? People walking for 2 hours. You don't think that arena, that area is going to smell like sweaty, musty balls, ass crack, coochie crack, all that shit, armpit onion shit? I don't think they thought this through. Everything comes through in your pores. You know, some people are going to be letting them rip too. Farting up in there. You don't think all this funk in the air is not going to be an unenjoyable watch? They did not think this through. Remember, also, like in the gyms, like Planet Fitness or whatever, you got these big ass fans circulating. Are they going to just pump it full of AC? Because once again, if they do, that's going to emanate the funk. The funk phenomenon. The funk phenomenon. Yes, it's going to be a real thing, guys. They did not think this through. It might be okay on paper. No. This is going to be some kind of viral marketing thing that, YouTubers are going to go in there and whatever. It's just, I want to see what people are saying, though. Let me see what people are saying. No one can walk continuously for 90 minutes without stopping. Someone put. That's a top comment. That is the top comment. Do you guys think that's true? 90 minutes. And this is a 2-hour movie. Also, are they making them walk through the previews? Because that's even longer. This person said, you're telling me there are people out there who can't walk for 90 minutes at a relatively slow speed? Bitch, shut up. I know you're an OnlyFans model. I'm just hating. This person says, you'll be escorted out of the movie theater and you'll be shot. That's the thing. They don't tell you. Okay. What advertising genius came up with this dumbass marketing idea? Ableist and fat phobic. Won't be watching. Red flag. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of comments to that comment right there. People are going to be saying, that's the point. The Moonlight Warrior is saying, you think this is easy until you realize it's for 108 minutes. Yeah. Like I said, it's close to 2 hours. Lionsgate really out there weaponizing fitness and calling it entertainment. Like forcing people to sweat through a movie is somehow a unique experience instead of just sadistic. I mean, this is what the general public thinks, guys. Fat motherfuckers hearing about this. And that's why I'm so mad. This person says, I'm going to do this at my local theater without a treadmill. Just going to walk around while the movie's playing. Very good. But I think that marketing right there, for me, gets a big...
Get the fuck out of here.
And I will not be attending that screening. All right, Flix Talkers, let's get into the next request. Don't worry, we'll be here for we'll be here for another hour. So we got Typical Ways by Culture Wars. Okay. You know what I've noticed too is that, like, I'm guessing you, Brian, and Sebastian. Well, I know Brian is from Canada. I'm guessing Sebastian is from outside of the country, because what you guys do is you guys always put the name of the song first and then the artist afterwards. In America, we do it the other way. Artist first and then the name of the song.
I need to disappear. I might as well find a way out. Oh, hear what I wanna hear. Easily pushing you away now. Go. If you can find a way. Pretty little eagles got a hold of my soul. And I know I tell you, but I'm no good for you. There's no way you're changing my mind. And you're so I think I'm losing it, easily slipping further down.
Nice. I like that. Good vibe to it. All right, you are up next, Spooky. And we've got Sleeping with Sirens, Iris, a Goo Goo Dolls cover. All right, let's check it out, y'all.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow.
I like the song.
You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming. Oh, the moment, the truth in your life. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am, yeah. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand, yeah. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Wow, that is a beautiful cover. Wow. Very good. Thank you, Spooky, for that one. Sleeping with Sirens. Okay, I don't know if I've heard of them. I feel like I have, but then it's from 13 years ago. All right. Okay, let's get to one more quick story before we get into... Okay, so this is the one I really wanted to pick your guys' brain about, or show you guys in case you guys have no clue. Okay, so a few nights ago, The Wizard of Oz debuted at the Sphere in Las Vegas. You guys have seen that big dome, that big sphere that just is shooting images 24/7, it seems like. And now they recreate a literal tornado inside the building for their Wizard of Oz. This is like, I can't even say movie, because when you see it, they expanded upon it. I'm sure you guys have heard about what they're doing. They're calling it a 5D experience, meaning that when there's a tornado, there's like literal leaves that are hitting you in the face. You're getting hit with air cannons in the face. There's a scene where it's snowing. There's literal snow coming down. You know, Toto lifts his leg and pisses on the audience. Like, what are we doing here? Is 5D the future experience for people when they're going out and about? You guys let me know. But people were there a couple of nights ago, and they're taking all this video footage, and it looks, even from a video standpoint on the phone, it looks insanity. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't like it. I just want to know your guys' thoughts. Flicks Talkers, let me know. By the way, this is not the way the movie was filmed. If you watch the movie, it's from the fucking 30s. It's a little, you know, they didn't have that much to show on film. Like, it doesn't go up to the sky. So how did they add all this? This part I don't know. This is more than just an IMAX experience. And I think people are tricking themselves. Oh yeah, that's what the movie looked like. No, it didn't. It didn't. Go rewatch it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. They got a real scarecrow running around. This is almost like a three-dimensional movie in a 5D environment, if that makes any sense, guys. You're seeing angles. You see Dorothy running through that room? When the fuck was that even in the movie? I don't even remember that part. Not to that extent. Like, you could see everything in that room. You could see the ceiling. You could see the ceiling! You could not see the ceiling in the original movie. Who created the AI? This is obviously a director's cut? No, it's not. This is something else, bro. Ain't no fucking director's cut of Wizard of Oz. Are you kidding me? They were shooting it on film. They did not have director's cuts like this back then. Amazing. Look at how high that tornado goes up. Look at this! Look at this! Guys, I'm telling you, a huge chunk of my soul, my being, I have this movie on 4K. Even on 4K, they still were able to retain the grain quality, the true restoration of this. It just looks a lot better, right? But you could tell it's a movie from the 30s. Now, that being said, a huge part of me wants to scream blasphemy. And then a huge part of me wants to go to see this. I don't know what it is, man. Look at that. Look at that real ship flying in the audience. I'm surprised they didn't throw a real chicken in the audience. Look at Toto. This is not from the original movie. That didn't happen in the original movie. That did not happen. That did not happen. So they had to have filmed all this shit extra and added it in for this experience. Now, if you guys can notice the audience, there's a lot of empty seats. I'm to the belief that this is a very expensive experience. Look at the leaves blowing everywhere, man. This is almost like you're on a ride. Wow. This looks so cool. But you know what? This bald head man right here in the front, I would not be sitting that close. You're going to find my ass way in the back to experience everything. I'm going to be like this. I'll be looking up like, what the fuck is that fucking Dorothy above my ass? What is happening? I'd be going crazy. You have to be, if this guy's in the front row, you have to be at least 20 rows back. I think this woman just had an orgasm. This is an experience. This is an experience of a lifetime. Okay, so another scene right here that proves that this is not in the movie. This was made afterwards. Did the wizard look like that?
Of granting your request, but first you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West. But if we do that, we'll have the
Insane. Insane. It looks bizarre just with a new twist to it, you know what I mean? Let me see. Here's another cool clip that I saw. And this is free promotion. This is free promotion for Vegas, man. The Sphere. Sphere, hit me up. I will go. I will review it. If y'all pay for the accommodations, I will even drive out there. You don't got to pay for a flight for me to, I don't live that far, but you don't have to pay for a flight. But if you guys want to pay for my hotel stay, if you guys want to pay for me to go watch this, and my girl, of course, we will drive out there and I'll give you guys an honest review. As someone that loves The Wizard of Oz, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time, it's in my top 10 for sure, I will review it, guys. Someone reach out to Las Vegas Sphere. Hit them up. Tell them I'm willing to do that. For the Flix Talkers, obviously.
Oh, hurry, hurry! It's wonderful. Emerald City.
Look at how wide the scope is. Look at how wide that is.
Oh, what's happening? What is it? I can't run anymore. I'm so sleepy.
Here, give us your hand. You can't rest now. We're nearly there.
It's like Alice in Wonderland acid trip. Isn't that cool? That's magical. That is magical.
Does help. Dorothy, you're waking up.
Oh,
Curse! Curse! Somebody always helps that girl.
By the way, guys, I believe that all that snow that was falling on, I think that was like all asbestos, and it had a bunch of chemicals, and it led to a lot of disasters on set. Which, if you guys know about The Wizard of Oz, there was a lot of disaster and death on that set. the actual Wicked Witch lit on fire, like because of her makeup outfit. That's for a whole nother day, though. You guys got to be a really into Wizard of Oz for that. But there it is, guys. I mean, that is insanity to say the least. And let me know if you guys would go watch that. I mean, would you go watch that, guys, or is it too? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Okay, last one. Last one. They got real monkeys flying around. That's a real monkey. Well, not a real monkey, but a real someone flying up there. Oh, you know, Elijah, you know. I mean, it's a gag in the movie Knocked Up, where they go to Vegas high on mushrooms, I think, or acid, and they go to Cirque du Soleil. You know how many people are going to go high to this? I wouldn't advise it because there's families and stuff around, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. And maybe that is the best experience. I don't know. It already looks trippy as it is, to be honest. So All right, let's get into the next request, guys. Once again, I'm going to be here for about another 30 minutes or so. Taking your request. All right, so next up we have Life's a Bitch by Motorhead. The Ace of Spades. Yeah, let's get into it. Nice. All right. Very, very good, guys. Next up, we got The End of Nothing by Funeral for a Friend. Oh shit. I like this cover. Ooh, I like this cover a lot. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys this right here. This is kind of sick. And I know you guys are going to be like, this is fucked up and yada yada. I like statements, okay? I like a statement. And obviously I'm getting a big statement from this, you know. Someone and I know I'm not making light of anything that happened recently, okay, but someone in a private school t-shirt with a bulletproof vest. This is like art. You know what I mean? Because it's a statement. But I'm just saying I like this came out invoking a lot of emotions in me. All right. Damn, that was cool. I like that. Really good. Very good. All right. This meme hit extra hard, guys, because I just turned 40 this year. March 9th, 1985, this man was conceived. Well, I was a boy back then, an infant. But now hit 40, and now I feel all the pains. I love that. Just a little bit of funny for that ass, you know? Yeah, you feel the. I mean, honestly, I started feeling them in my late 30s. You know, so. Oh, this is one. I wouldn't even say this is funny. This is just stupid. Okay, so this was from last week. I forgot to go over it with you guys on Thursday. So this is a nurse practitioner who thinks it's a good idea to text and drive or watch videos and drive. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Either way, if you're going to listen to a podcast, if you're going to put the phone up on a damn phone holder in the car. That's what they have them for. You know how many people I've driven by that are holding their phone like this? And they're driving to... You got phone car holders, man. What year do you think it is? Thank you so much, Torin. What year do you think it is? We have the technology. This woman thinks she's above the law. And once again, she's a nurse practitioner. So this is some dash cam footage that I don't know if she released. I don't know who released this. But it just happened on the 26th. And then it was uploaded literally like a day later. So let's check out how smart of a driver she is. All right? You guys let me know. And please, do not do this. Because I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I'd do that. No, I don't want to read your obituary, all right? Even at a stop sign, don't fucking text, man. Don't text. They have voice to text. You know? You know how many times? That's probably the biggest, most useful piece of technology in my phone. I say, Google, text so-and-so, and then they put the message out. See, it just went off right now. My phone just went off. And then it types up the message, and it reads it back to me, and it goes, do you want to send? And I say, yeah. Without even moving a fucking muscle on my finger. She's swerving already. Just to glance down. Oh, she is looking. Look how long she's glancing down. And this video is sped up. Look at that. 2 hands off the wheel. 2 hands off the wheel. Because I got to send this deep text. Who the fuck are you? Are you arguing with a boyfriend or what? What is happening? Look at this. No hands on the wheel. This ain't a Tesla? The scream, y'all. The scream is very abnormal. That scream was abnormal. But you know what that scream was? That scream was I done fucked up. I believe at the beginning of the video it says, don't drive while distracted, much less with a rental car. This is why this is my vehicle, and she rented it from me on Turo. Oh, I forgot about that service. So Turo is basically you can rent cars. It's almost like you're lending. It's like Airbnb, but for a car. Then lied about what happened. Ah, that's how he got the footage. That's how he got the footage. Okay, this puts. I didn't even read it at the beginning. But once again, check this out, y'all. The scream is iconic. I should actually sample that. You know what that scream is now? Now that I have context? That scream is, I'm not getting my deposit back. Bitch, you done fucked up. You fucked up. You royally fucked up. And the owner posted this online to watch out for your ass. Yeah. You're lucky you didn't flip that car. You're lucky you didn't injure yourself. You're lucky you didn't kill someone in the process, you dumbass. You dumb shit. And she's a nurse practitioner. I don't know what that is. Yeah, and they're called smartphones. Smartphones for dumb people. That's what it is. It's not the phone's fault. It's her fault. All right. Hilarious. I mean, we can laugh about it now because she didn't die or get hurt, but she's an idiot. And don't be an idiot, guys, all right? That's basically what the moral of the story is. Don't be an idiot. I think most of you guys know that. I mean, I'm guilty of it as well, you know, from back in the day. I really am. All right, so we're going to check out Christopher Williams' Every Little Thing You Do. Oh, we getting deep in the R&B. Okay. I haven't heard this. Y'all know it. What? We are living single. Why does every drum that sounds like this from the 90s always sound like Living Single theme song?
Sexy thing, tell me, do you want to go with me tonight? 'Cause in my mind, I see romantic places, candlelight, champagne on ice. Ooh, baby,
The tiki torches, man, are doing it too much for me. Oh yeah, girl.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. My, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I think there was like a weird blur effect that was on the whole video. I think that was just like a 90s thing to do. Yeah, exactly. I think it's like an artsy attempt. I just noticed when you said that, I started looking and the whole outside of the frame was like that. And every little thing, yeah, now. All right, what do you guys think about this? So I talked about it earlier too. I forgot what I was talking about, but you know, when you wear a band t-shirt, Glinter, thank you so much for that super chat, my friend. When you wear a band t-shirt, I come from an era of the reason why you're wearing that band t-shirt is because you love the band, you know their music, you go to their concerts, you support them, right? Now, obviously, it's a trendy thing to wear band t-shirts, even if you don't know the bands or whatever. These youngsters have a different approach to approaching someone wearing a band t-shirt. Now, you guys let me know your thoughts because this is the ultimate debate. This right here, believe it or not, is the ultimate debate amongst graphic band t-shirts wearers. All right? So please let me know your thoughts on this.
This is how you should not act when you see someone wearing a band t-shirt that you like. Let's begin. ZZ Top. Are you even a real fan? Name 15 songs.
I don't even know 15 songs. I just got the shirt because it looks freaking cool.
This guy is a douchebag. Don't be this guy.
Now this is how you should act when you see somebody wearing a cool band shirt. Dude, is that Motley Crue?
It is Motley Crue.
Dude,
You
I
a fan?
freaking love Motley Crue.
Dude,
that's
same.
awesome. Now in this situation,
You just made a new friend.
Or
And at least made someone's day.
so do this. Be nice.
Be positive. Don't be a douche like the last guy. This is how...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. These guys look pretty cool. Like they should make a whole like they should make a whole channel with these characters. And I know these characters are probably them in real life. And if they like the metal music, that's awesome. If they like rock music, that's great. This is one of those scenarios for me where two things can be right at once. So you could approach someone and say, "Oh, awesome. You got a Green Day shirt. Fucking awesome." But then you can also follow up with saying, "What's your favorite song?" I think that's totally fair. I think that is totally fucking fair. Am I wrong in saying that? You don't have to say one or the other. You know what I mean? Or dismiss someone. But, I mean, you can in your mind. But what do you guys think? I think two things can be right in this scenario. And, you know, once again, these guys look pretty cool as far as their whole get up. They definitely invested a lot of time in their looks. And I think they should start doing more of these videos or more videos of these. I don't want to say characters because these could be possibly real guys. But it takes me back to the hair metal bands, obviously, you know? Maybe they just said, fuck it, we look cool with our hair grown out like this. We're going to just pump iron and get our muscles all, you know, nice and big and stuff like that. And then we're going to make these type of videos. Hopefully this is not all they do is correct people or talk about political correctness, I guess, once amongst, you know, the community or whatever. But you guys let me know your thoughts. I think two things can be right at the same time. Well, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Please let me know your thoughts. I think there's a few people that listen to music here. I would think so, right? I don't listen to music. Let's see. The Pinnacle says, my cousin and I just talked about this the other day. He hates posers that just have the t-shirt to blend or be cool posers. Yeah. Sometimes people just get it because the design looks cool, and I totally get that. But I think at that point, you are literally a walking billboard, and you are subject to scrutiny. That's just the era that I live in. I know that this generation doesn't fat shame. They don't bully. They don't do any of that shit. So it makes sense for them to align with people that don't call out people if they don't know the band that they're wearing, that they're literally wearing. Like, you know how many, you know, you go to the mall. Thank you so much for that, Brian. You go to the mall, you walk around, you see all these little teeny boppers wearing Metallica shirts and stuff. They weren't fucking alive when Metallica was doing music. They weren't even fucking alive when Metallica was doing their older music. I mean, well, their newest music, you know? Like, come on. What's a mall? We still got malls around here. Come on. What you smoking on? Glinster is saying I used to be like for the sports apparel too. Now people wear teams because of how it looks, not because they're a fan. Yeah, I used to wear in high school. I used to wear a lot of I think it was trendy to kind of like wear sports teams and stuff like that. I didn't know shit about sports except for basketball, but I stopped doing that after high school for sure. Anime shirt equals the person is not a fan. That's anime fans. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to get across that. I mean, if you're a fan of the anime, you can wear the shirt. So what do you mean? Anime shirt equals the person. Oh, is a fan. I'm sorry. I fucking read that wrong. The text is so tiny I can barely read it. The person is a fan. That's anime fans. But you can, there's also people that can wear those shirts just because they look cool. They know that they're trendy, you know, and not be a fan. I think. Spooky saying I'd buy a Selena shirt or an Aaliyah shirt because I'm a fan. I've had a Bob Marley shirt too. One, he's part of my dad's heritage, in which I take pride in, and I know the music too. Yeah, so it sounds like you guys are wearing those things because you know the music, or you know the subject material, or you know the person, their life, or whatever, right? And it seems like you would shame someone otherwise. So I think we've gotten our answer from this audience. All right, so let's get into some more requests, and then I'm going to call it a day, guys. No more requests. Requests are now off. If you guys are donating still, then that's on your own volition, and it will not get played. I'm just letting you know. So I got to make some late breakfast, and I got to get going. So that being said, we got Outlast full official trailer. I've played many horror games. This scared me the most. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Glinda. We're changing it up a little bit, guys. We got a horror trailer coming. You guys know I like horror. 12 years ago. Okay, let's check it out. Let me know if you guys play horror games as well in the chat. All right, let's read this. The OSS initiates Operation Paperclip. Clip. Recruiting scientists from Nazi Germany. Oh, this is what we love. I love the horror genre that deals with. It's at this point, it's like its own subgenre. Nazis. Like you could throw Nazis in fucking horror movies all the time because they're horrific characters, right? You know how many Nazi zombie movies I've seen? At least 5. Recruiting scientists from Nazi Germany to conduct research for the USA. 1967, Mount Massive Asylum for the criminally insane. 3 scientists are murdered by an unknown patient. Authorities ordered the asylum to cease all activities. 1972, CIA Director Richard Helm orders all MK Ultra files destroyed. A small number of documents survive. You guys believe in MK Ultra? Greg D, bro, I literally just said no more donations. I literally said thank you. I literally said no more donations. Because I'm signing off right now. Present day. I love the music. Oh shit, is this my point of view? Oh. God damn it. Jesus, no. That's the way he sees? Through night vision? Oh, shit. Shit. Oh my god. Oh, fucking shit. No. Oh shit. This thing is so quick. Very good. That scared me. I came out 12 years ago? 12 years ago? Oh, Greg. My bad, bro. My bad. You said enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, thank you for that. I thought it was I was trying to like look and then also watch at the same time. I thought you were donating for a music request. I'm sorry. I take that back. I hope you accept my apology. Planet Earth in the building. What do you think of the new Predator trailer? I don't think I've seen it. Predator? Oh, the Badlands? Oh, I saw that a while ago. Yeah, it looks it looks okay. I don't like the storyline of them teaming up with the sentient or AI or whatever we want to call it. Not sentient. What do they call it? Synthetic. I'm not with that. I'm not really with it. The more trailers I see, the more I don't like it. Okay, this is the last request, guys. Delusions by Phil Marquise. All right. And then I will catch you guys next week. All right. Please catch the replay in case you guys missed it. Might have to crop out a couple of these videos, but that's okay. All right. So we have a video that's giving a warning. So we got a warning to everybody. The following contains scenes of flashing light patterns. This may not be suitable for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Awesome. that solo guitar, man. There we go. Wow. There we go, Flix Talkers. That's the way to end a stream. Very heavy, very powerful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for all the generous donations. I just dropped 15 and 16 episodes, 15 and 16 from The Twilight Zone on my members only. So please, once again, if you guys have no clue what a members only is, it is a section on YouTube where you guys will be able to get content exclusive as well as early. So go to my main page, guys, youtube.com/FlixTalk. Click the members tab right here up on top. Membership. Check out all the perks that we have right here. I give you guys shouts out in the videos as well. I put your name on the screen. And then I just dropped last night episodes 15 and 16. 15 is I Shot an Arrow in the Air. And episode 16 is The Hitchhiker. All right. So those are going up tomorrow night on YouTube. And they went up early, a couple of days early for members. So that being said, please check that out. Consider following me on Patreon as well if you guys want full reactions, unedited reactions. More content is coming soon. A lot of people are asking me for big movies coming up. So expect those coming up in the month of September. Happy Labor Day, guys. By the way, this is the last stream of the month. Last stream of the month. When I catch you guys, it'll be September 2nd. This year's flying by. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys so much. I love you to death. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.